talking about homelessness, which is a growing problem in many urban areas and affects all ages and genders. Well, one St. Petersburg woman, this one right here, took her turn as a volunteer at the St. Vincent de Paul homeless shelter and decided she could do a little bit more. Lisa Colleen joins us this morning to talk about an upcoming event that she has organized, and she is joined today by celebrity hairstylist Albie Mulcahy and Heather Umstead from Urban Tea Garden. We've got a fun group today, all going to talking about homelessness. So Lisa, I first wanted to talk about your volunteering, and then you decided to kind of branch out on your own. Explain your journey and how you got here today to put it on this event to help.
I actually discovered them by chance. I wondered who was sleeping under the bridge, and I went to visit them, and they all became my friends, and I volunteered. I ended up working there for a while through the night. I don't work there anymore, and I learned so much, and it's a third world situation in a first world country. It really is. It's terrible. There are over 6,000 people in Pinellas County alone that are homeless. That's 3 to 4% of the population. There's something wrong with this situation. So I continue to collect things for them and everything. But the main thing that's the problem and the reason for this event is they need bus passes, they need work boots, they need hygiene products. It all seems so simple, but it's not.
And I like this. That's the dedication of this event. It's a little unique because you're focusing on those bus passes, focusing on work boots, but of course we need to raise money. And that's where Albie and you got in as well. Let's talk a little bit about your involvement. And I know you got to get cooking here to give us an example of some of the sweet treats that we can have, right?
All right, so I'm making some scones that we're gonna have at the event on May 26th. And I also have some green blueberry tea over there. It's organic. All of the ingredients that we'll be using are organic.
Now, is that your specialty? Is that what you're able to bring to this event? Is that kind of your vibe?
Yeah, I am a vegan.
Okay.
So everything that I make will be vegan, always. My parents think that it's fantastic because it's always new for them and it's always fun. So
and it might be some new for people at the event.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So these are going to be your blueberry scones. So I just add in all of my dry ingredients right here, which will be your baking soda, your sugar, your salt, and then you just mix it together.
You do know why we've got blueberries, don't you? Because I'm allergic to strawberries.
Hey.
So I said we can't have that.
I like it. I like
Totally fine. Then you want to add your blueberries, frozen blueberries.
Which I just learned that makes them taste better. They have more flavor, right?
Right, because they take them and then when they freeze them, it holds the flavor and everything.
I didn't know
It keeps them really fresh.
Well,
so
while
then,
you're mixing that up too, I want to make sure we've got so much to talk about this great event. Albie, I know you're involved. Why did you want to be involved in this? I mean, let's explain why a hairstylist is helping out during this charity event benefiting the homeless.
Well, I've been very blessed in my career, and I believe that when you own a business in a community, it's big city, small city, wherever it may be, that you're taking funds or money from the community. It's bad karma not to put it back in. And I just think it's a good feeling to help. I do this all the time, whether it be a sick child or people in need or VA, veterans, homeless vets, because I'm a veteran myself. So I think it's good for the community, for business owners to do whatever they can to put back into the community.
And so at this event, people can get their hair cut, right, by you, who has
myself.
quite the extensive resume. Explain this a little bit.
Well, I've been doing this for a little over 40 years, and I've worked in 38 different countries in the world. And I've lived in, actually St. Petersburg is the smallest city I've ever lived in. I grew up in Boston, I lived in LA, New York, South Beach, Miami, London, Tokyo, and so on. And I finally decided, you know, maybe I need to grow up just a little bit. So I came to a smaller city, which I absolutely love. I fell in love with St. Petersburg the minute I arrived here. You know, getting off the plane at the Tampa International Airport was like going from Kansas to Oz. Across that bridge, and I was like, oh, I'm here.
And now you're here. That's how people can get their haircut, though, and all the money goes back to benefiting as well. Well, Lisa, we want to make sure too. I know we mixed it up. We've got some great scones. Lisa, I want to end though. You talk about this event and how it can really help end homelessness. Really quick, in 30 seconds, explain why that is.
The key to house is to house them out. They're on an hamster wheel constantly, and so it's not about food, it's not about clothes. That's the easy source for them. They need jobs, they need support for that, and they need encouragement and joy and laughter and hope. That is what they need. They need love.
Well, you know
and that's
what?
basically what it comes down to.
And events like this showing just that. Thank you so much. Glad you're all involved. Can't wait to try some scones. And of course, we just shared the information on our screen. Thank you
And
again.
I thank you very much as well.
Thank you.